Laguerre was sentenced to life. The prisoner spent the last 6 years in Walpole and now medium security Gardner studying crime scene diagrams and poring over law books on a crusade to get someone to notice. Why, he wonders, since the police sent what they called suspects' underwear to the lab for tests, did his lawyer, Peter Ettenberg, not demand the underwear be compared to Laguerre's own? Why, since the suspect's tube sock indicated type O blood, did Ettenberg not find out Laguerre's blood type, which later was discovered is B? Why had he failed to call the alibi witnesses? And why had his lawyer not driven home to the jury that all the reasonable doubt they needed was in the victim's mental state at the time she identified her attacker?
Mr. Ettenberg is not inclined to comment for the media.
Peter Ettenberg now speaks of this case only through his own lawyer. Andy Mandel insists his client did the best work possible in Laguerre's defense. Does he feel that he could have done more?
I don't think that I'd like to comment on that, but certainly he did everything that he could at the time of the trial to give Mr. Laguerre a fair and good trial.
To speak against the white woman.
Last December, in a rare occurrence, Laguerre was allowed by the same judge who sentenced him to life to argue his own case for a new trial.
I'm not the wearer of that sock.
One reason, Laguerre pleaded, his trial attorney had just not worked hard enough to defend him. 2 third-year Harvard law students are taking over the case now, preparing Laguerre's hoped-for second day in court.
I feel very, very strongly about rape cases. As a matter of fact, I've already accepted a job to prosecute sex crimes. There's someone out there who did rape an old woman, and that frightens me. It's not Ben.
If their brief convinces the judge there should be a new hearing, Dr. Hogue will testify about the effects of schizophrenia. Juror Noack will tell the court what he remembers about racial bias, and Ben Laguerre will finally get a chance to challenge the questionable evidence that sent him to jail for life.
You know, it's the point of keeping myself calm, being calm. And my day will come. My day will come.
The judge is now deciding whether there should be a hearing on Laguerre's request for a new trial. Assignment 7 has learned if that request is granted, the attorney who prosecuted Laguerre, James Lemire, who's now in private practice, will be called in to handle the case. R.D.?
Hank, the shortcomings you identified in this particular case, could those happen to anyone?
Well, I think that's exactly the point, R.D. Before it even reaches the question of guilt or innocence, it's a question of whether the judicial system is prepared to operate in good faith, because we put our faith